おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様、お嬢様. I am starting a new position for me to sit in while I stream. It's called my microphone is directly in front of me and I can't slouch. Otherwise, I'm going to hit my mic, which I think is really promising. Um, yeah, hopefully I didn't test the audio at all because why would I do that? But hopefully that's fine. Hopefully it seems like my tracking is fine. So let's get started on this game. I started this last year at some point. I have no idea when I last played this. It was most likely last summer, maybe closer to a year ago. I don't remember. Okay, say Alex Sama, how are you doing? Let us wait. Why am I not hearing the? Oh, that's why. Oh, it is loud. Hold on. It's loud for me, and I think it's loud for you too. Let's turn that down a little bit. Wait, let's turn it down for me a little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to remember anything about this game. We moved to a new town, and we are repairing items for people around town, and we like learn things about the people when we repair their items. Beyond that, I do not remember anything about this game. So let's see, what have we previously repaired? Maybe that'll help me remember. So we arrived, and we unpacked and stuff, and then we talked to someone, and they were like, hey, you could probably repair this for someone, or someone else said something that they needed repaired. I don't remember. I think a kid had this cassette tape that they needed repaired for some sentimental reason. The impact obviously did not last on me, but I remember it was sentimental. I remember it was interesting. I remember repairing this one, but I don't remember whose it was or why they wanted it repaired. It like fell off of a ledge or something. It like got knocked down and broken. We repaired a phone, I guess. I don't even remember this one at all. Oh, wait. We repaired a phone because someone who owned a cafe, I think, her phone was broken, and so she like couldn't receive calls or anything. And I feel like there was something about the woman in the cafe like needed money from her sister, and her sister is like wealthy, and she was like, why are you still trying to do this? Your business is never gonna work. You're clearly in debt. Your phone doesn't even work, so you didn't know that I was coming, or something like that. It's coming back to me. I do remember we repaired I think this was the sister's camera. She's like a wealthy woman, and she's like kind of touristy, so she had her camera with her. So I think we repaired her camera. And I think this was... It was a neon sign, I remember that much. I think this was maybe for the same cafe. We would like wanted to help her reopen the cafe. Yeah, I think we like did the sign because she wasn't getting any customers. So she was like, yeah, if I have a neon sign, it'll definitely bring the people in. And then it looks like we're on a Game Boy now. A Game Boy Advance SP, kind of. There's only an A button. There's only a D-pad and an A button. What if you want to say no? Just turn it off. That's so funny. Okay, well, here we go. We'll see how I remember.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
I don't remember who any of these people are.
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
I love the voice acting though, it's really cute.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
Wow.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse.
Cute.
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on
Wait,
purpose
is
or anything.
this supposed to be Izzy?
But it won't turn on anymore.
Because, like,
I hadn't
That's
planned on
us.
crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did. On the
So,
table
I don't know,
inside,
Izzy
there
seems
was an
really old for
electronic
that
toy.
voice.
Not exactly the
Can you fix it for me?
Alright, let's do the fixin'. So, oh my gosh. Wait, this is not like a Game Boy Advance SP game. This is like a Game Boy... This isn't even a Game Boy Color game. This is like an original Game Boy game. Yokoi Pop and Play Forest Adventure. That's cute. What is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, little chiptune things. And the A button. Oh, the A button got cracked. Oh no. Oh, it's a new screen. Okay. So first we gotta take out this. Eh? Can I not take out the broken screen? Do I just? Oh, never mind. I don't remember how to do this. What am I? Oh. So man, this reminds me of the time that what was I doing? Oh yeah, my battery on my iPhone, this was like a lot of years ago. My battery on my iPhone was, can I not? There. My battery on my iPhone.
Why does it sound so scary? It wasn't like that before.
She really messed this one up. My battery on my iPhone was like super bad, like it wouldn't hold any, whoa. It wouldn't hold any charge, basically. And it went dead pretty much immediately. So I got a repair kit and tried to repair it myself. And I like did pretty decent. I opened the, turns out with iPhones you have to like pry off the screen to access any of the inside, which is not, it was unpleasant. It was very frustrating. I was extremely frustrated. But I was like, well, you know, I don't want to pay, because I had gone to the Apple bar, Genius bar, and been like, hey, how much would it be to repair this? And it was more than I was willing to pay for a new battery. So I was like, I can do it myself. I'm good at tech stuff. And I mean, I was able to do the battery replacement. That part was not that bad, but when I put the screen back on, it like didn't fit all the way down because I didn't like have everything arranged perfectly again. Turns out, can I just wiggle this back in place? There we go. That's the angle I wanted. I don't think we can fix the A button from here, so I think just put this back. So yeah, I opened the screen back up again, and I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine. The battery's already in place. I tested that it turned on, and it turned on, and I was like, okay, great. We're like so close to being done with this. It's not gonna be a big deal. we'll just rearrange everything and we'll put the screen back on. And so I went to like pry open the screen again, and it took me so long the first time. I was like, okay, I can like pry with a little bit more pressure, it'll be fine. And then I broke the screen. And I didn't just break the screen, I like ripped the screen off. Like the connecting cable from the screen to the computer inside of the phone was severed, and there was no hope for it. And yeah, that was the end of my iPhone. I still have it. Oops, that's not what I meant to. Oh, maybe I can take this whole piece off to replace the screen. Oh, that's probably what I have to do. So yeah, not my finest work, to be honest. And since then, I have never tried to repair an iPhone ever again. The end. I don't remember which order these went in. I think they were crossed like this. Nope, that's not right. So like this? Nope, that's not right. Was it like this? There we go. Nope. Okay. Oh, do I have to repair the A button from the back? Or maybe I can just... No, I probably have to do it from the back. Okay. So yeah, then I that same night, it was like, oh, that's not, I meant to disconnect. The same night, I was like, okay, I guess I have to drive to like Best Buy, because that was the closest place I could get a new phone. And I like went there, and I looked. This is the thing, I'm so dependent on my phone, and I didn't have any other like options. So I looked. I brought my computer with the directions pulled up, and then my computer was like, hey, do you want to like do a backup right now? I think that would be a really good, or like not a backup, an update. It wanted to install an update. So then I like had made a Genius Bar appointment to like, wait, no. That's not right. Was it the opposite way? Something happened. I like made an appointment, but then my phone was like, my computer was like, we're gonna update right now. So I couldn't even do the thing that I was gonna do. And I like had to look up directions on my phone to go buy a new phone, on my computer to go buy a new phone. It was the whole thing. Pop and play, yokoi. Do I need to plug the game in?
Do grown-ups play games as well?
We put that in backwards. It should be... okay. That is a...
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
I can definitely... Oh my gosh, 1989. Why is this so old school? But it's like... Maybe that's why it only has an A button. Oh my gosh, now I want to play one of these games. I don't want to play Assemble with Care anymore. Oh, I am so nostalgic right now. Gotta go up. Oh, we have to take it. Okay. We did it! Nice.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own.
Mood.
Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would... She clearly enjoys playing the game. Why would her dad think she broke it on purpose?
Why would he think that?
because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Right. I mean, that's still not doing it on purpose. It means it didn't break on accident, but like, she wasn't trying to hurt the game. I like how we're calling it a game or a toy, not like a console.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too.
Oh. Who's her dad again? I'm guessing it was the guy that we repaired the statue for, but I don't...
It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
I did, and then I realized it doesn't matter.
I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Nah. Don't worry about it. Oh, I got an achievement that said game over. Complete level 7, but or chapter 7, but I'm pretty sure this is not actually game over, given that we have, like, this many more to go. Momentary.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria,
rose
what are you
bushes.
doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well,
How unusual.
do come in.
That's like a totally normal
The
thing
job
to do.
I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into
Totally
an orderly room filled
embarrassed.
with papers and ledgers. So this was his office.
I think that's supposed to be the watch, but that's like massive compared to everything else on this table.
You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Oh,
Of
he's
course.
the mayor. I remember
It's
this.
traditional
I
for the
remember
mayor
this.
to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
Nice, like the Grinch.
I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which,
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
All right, it probably. Wait, we don't even have a new battery. We're just replacing the glass. That's not. I mean, that okay, sure. Love always. Well, that makes it a lot more sad. Wait, how? Hello? I'm trying to. Do we have to like unstrap it first? Oh, that's not what I expected that to do. All right. Oop, how do I? There we go. No, keep going. Okay. It's a little finicky, I remember this. I'm glad it collects the screws for you, though. I wish that happened when I was working on my computer. Okay. Put that to the side. Oh. Does it not have it? It's strictly a wind-up. Okay. Interesting. Well. Oh.
The main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
Oh.
The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Where did we just get a new plate? Nice. I don't know if I did that entirely correctly, but it's working, so I guess I won't worry about it. Take this off.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
I hope so. Wait, hello? Oh, there's screws on the side. I'm trying. Oh, why is it connected only on the inside? What a pain. Is this how watches look on the inside? It's gonna be so real. I haven't touched a non-smartwatch in so long. Oop. Every time. There we go. Alright, broken one off. This one on. Screws.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Sure, you're right. Yeah, that's... Thanks for letting me know as I'm in the middle of fixing it. That's not any pressure at all. Then this part, then this part. I was so afraid that wasn't gonna fit for some reason. Alright, and then this part. And then... It's not going. I'm gonna assume that's fine. Oh. Screw it back in. ×4. If this doesn't work, it'll be super annoying. I would not be a good repair person, because it's not... If I could just tinker with things, that's one thing, but like... Oh, did I not do it? Maybe I just have to wind it up. Maybe... Dang it! Okay. Can I... What? I just want to wind it up. Hello? Okay, well I don't know what I did wrong, which is kind of annoying. I assume it has to do with this piece right here. But, like... I don't know. Okay. Maybe... I don't know, it feels like... Oh, but it isn't connected to the center. Oh, that's why we need that part. Okay. Okay. This makes sense, actually. Let me... No, not you. No, not you. Wait, can we put this... Can we... Grab that. Put that there. Yeah, okay, the little screw thingy is what we need. We need little screw thingy. Nope. We need... We like turn it around and that's what we do? Maybe. Little finicky. Little bit finicky. Nope, that's not it. Maybe we have to do it this way, I guess. There we go. There we go. Now we can put this on top of that. And now we can put this on top of this. There we go. Much better. This, and then all the screws again. Oops, I went backwards. One more. Okay. Now it's good. Right? There we go. It didn't do it right away and I was so afraid I had to do more. But it's fine. It's fine. Yay, watch complete. Schoenfelder Automatic 36. I'm sure that means something.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
Maybe.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here.
Right.
Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Have you considered talking to someone about this?
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Well, that was sad. Oh, this is
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's
I don't know what
apartment,
it's called.
the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
This is the cafe owner's sister, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear-out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual.
I
There's a
don't
market
love
at
that
the
she's
festival
selling her
tomorrow.
sister's things
I'm
without
selling
her
some
permission.
of these things to make her some money.
Well, she does need money, but like...
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped
yeah,
delicately
that's-
past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents
slide
treasured it, but
projector.
Carmen treats it like a piece of junk.
Wait,
Can
is
you
their
take a look?
parents? They're selling their parents? I assumed she was like, oh, she picks up knickknacks. I'm like, okay, fine. Things you don't need, but like, if it was their parents, I feel like maybe she has some reason why she's holding on to it, you know? What am I meant to be doing here? I just have a wire, which I assume is... I don't want to open it unless I have to. I assume the wire goes there. What is this? This is a bulb. The bulb probably... Stop. The bulb probably has to go inside, so I'm assuming I actually do have to open this. Okay. We will... Hello? There we go. Unscrewing things. This game... I'm gonna say remind.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
You can get a slide stuck in there? Oh my gosh. I was gonna say something else, but now this reminds me of at Enemy Detour, I spent like most of my time in the cafe. Like the vast majority of the con I spend in the cafe. But sometimes I sneak out for just a bit. To go visit Artist Alley or things like that. And wait. Well, I need to replace the bulb anyway.
That light bulb is completely smashed.
Yeah, how did it get smashed? Inside of the projector. There's no hint of glass.
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Oh, they're mirrors. That's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah? Oh, I need the screw. I see. Warning, beware electricity. Okay. Whoop. So I was at Articelli, and I went to. Wait, no, I would need to do this. Is that the right angle? I'm assuming so. And once I was done, I came back to the cafe, and I was immediately greeted by a few staff who were like, "Oh my gosh, honey, I'm so glad you're back. Can you fix this?" And they hand me a Polaroid kit. They hand me an Instax camera for checkies, and one of our junior staff members had tried to replace the film in it, but put it in backwards and just kind of like smushed it in there. Like really got it in there. So, and of course we had Goshijin-sama waiting. Wait, let's put this away. So we had Goshijin-sama waiting to take the photo, so I'm like standing there trying to like hurry it up. Luckily, I don't remember which maid was waiting to take the checky. But she was very good at like maintaining conversation as this happened. So I'm just standing there like, we have another camera, but it doesn't always turn out very well, so I want to use this one, so I'm gonna fix this one. It's really in there, and like, do we have anything else? Do we have like, it's not like we have pliers there or something. So I'm just really going at it with my hand and like pressing my fingernails into between the plastic and where the film actually is. And eventually I got it out. I like ripped my nail off, which was unpleasant, but we still ended up being able to use that film. It was totally fine once I put it in the right way. How do I get this out? There's no way to like... Is it this way? Do I need to... No? It does seem like it's connected to this, maybe, but I can't move this. Is there something I can do with the screwdriver? No. Oh, I can pause with the T. I didn't realize that. This is not what I need right now. There's nothing to... Oh, wait. No, it was just moving this again. How do I get you out? Maybe I do need to plug it in or something? Huh? Is there... nothing I can do about it here? Oh, but that's where the plug is, kind of. I think maybe I'm misunderstanding which direction I need to do this. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed to do. Right? I think it's going... No. Well... I don't fully understand how this works. Oh, that's what the other mirror is for. We go like this, and then we go like this. Oops, out the other way. Hey, that's cute.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard.
Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Wait, did I not actually need to unstick the thing? Maybe I didn't. Hello? Oh my gosh, you have to connect. That's so funny. You actually have to... Oops. You actually have to... Hello? I'm trying to grab the wire.
Still a few parts missing.
Yeah. What? Okay, that was strange. Why can't I... Okay. Oh, I just ripped that off. I just want to... No? Okay. Oh, I just need to put the clicker in here, and then... Was that it? That was confusingly difficult. Plop. Plop.
Still a few parts missing.
I don't think any of the parts were missing.
When we were
This seems
younger,
worked just
Carmen
fine.
was always following me around. I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister.
You certainly do play that role.
She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Oh, I forgot to put the top of it back on. That's on me. That's on me. And then I need to screw it all together again. I like how I was able to operate it still, even though I hadn't put it back together. Where does the... Oh, over here. That's me when I put computers together. I'm like, do I need to put all the screws in right away? Nah, just in case I do something wrong. There we go. Slide projector done. Complete.
Helena was transfixed. Staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with
This
the
is a
cafe.
very, like,
Plus the money.
emotional situation for everyone that she, like, interacts with. Like, everyone's having a hard time for one reason or another.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
Why didn't you mention that? Like, don't just be like, oh, I'm not going to give you any money anymore. You keep spending it. No. What? I almost feel bad for... This is not... Ugh.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
It's been months.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
She clearly cares about more... Did we not... I just put together a slide projector for you that showed that she cares about you a lot.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance.
Yikes. Did you maybe consider talking to her about this?
I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But
Yeah.
I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Ooh, man. What is that? Boiling point. That's not a... What is that?
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each
Man, I wish
stall
there
was
were,
selling
like,
food even more
festivals like
delicious
this
than
near
the
me.
last. The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Why is she still cooking? She hasn't had any customers. She's had nothing but time.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Well, she lied to you about more than that.
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
Oh, is it that she got, like, a bunch of customers at her food stall and now she didn't have any left?
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she?
Oh, of course
Not
she
on
is.
my day
Because
off.
we're portraying her as, like, the really terrible person for some reason.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Can you set it up? Can you set it up and make me a spare batch? Can you set it up? Alright, 1 pint of stock, 1/4 stick of... That smudge doesn't cover anything, she just didn't write it down. Half a carrot, I assume. 2 broccoli florets, handful of chopped tomatoes, 3 wild mushrooms, plenty of... something. Hello?
Oh, her
Love.
recipe is a bit
Plenty of love.
smudged. Never mind, I'm sure whatever I put in will be fine.
She's right there! Why wouldn't you ask her? Sometimes this game. Okay, Am I meant to be making this? Okay. I'm a little confused. Am I making the burner or am I making the or am I just making everything? I'm making the burner and everything else. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, it looks like burner and then it looks like the old tank thing and then maybe this. Okay, sure. Sure. This looks, nope. Never mind. This side. It's magnetic, I guess. This is one of the least explained things. I mean, I guess we're on a higher level, so like that's fine. Hello. How are you doing? We are assembling things for people who have lots of trouble.
It all
Everyone has
fits.
troubles.
Now to
It all
light the
fits.
gas.
Oh, we're playing with fire. Okay, how do I get... I don't get a match out. I just hold the entire matchbook up to the... Okay, wait. Wait, maybe I do just put it back. Hold on. Wait. Do I get a match out? Oh, there we go. Oh, I actually have to strike it. That's so funny. Nope, just kidding. How did This game is so finicky sometimes. Excuse me. I am doing pretty well. I started this game last year, probably close to a year ago, and I didn't remember much about it, and now I remember most of it, and most of it was just like everyone I try to help has issues. Which is fine. How am I meant to do this? Oh! I just do that. I didn't click. I don't click. No? Wait. I wasted a whole match doing that. Okay, I rub it over this, and then I hold it up to this. No? No. Oh, I'm gonna burn myself. Okay. This is not intuitive. Do I have to, like, flick it? Oh! Oh, wait. Do I... Maybe it's this part that I'm supposed to use the match on. Can you tell I've not used one of these before? Okay. Whoosh. There we go. Nailed it, and I did not even burn myself. Okay. And now I guess apparently we have to, like, help her cook her food also, because that's my job as a repair person. Wait. I like how I can just put it back on... This isn't even a table. I'm fully just out here on the ground trying to cook this stuff. Okay. The pot goes on there. I need to put stock in. Which I assume is just this broth. Nope. Nope. Yeah? Oh, there we go. Tell me where I'm at. I am currently
I think that pot
at
is really boiling now. Smells great, if I say so myself.
Okay. I am
Here are the ingredients
in a
that Carmen's
town
given
that's
me.
holding like a big
What to
festival,
add
and all of the
first?
restaurants and cafes and stuff. The mayor's gonna go around and taste all their dishes and decide who's the best chef there. And I'm helping a woman whose cafe is like in dire need of promotion, and she could really use this. But she like doesn't have any of her special ready to go, and the mayor's gonna come over. So I have to not only like put her burner together, but also cook the stuff for her, which I feel like makes it not... I don't know what she's doing, that I have to cook this for her. I'm not the chef here. Okay, so quarter stick of something. I'm guessing this is the something. That's too much, the quarter stick. Can I pick up the small amount? There we go. Yeah, everyone has issues. I don't know, how much is a quarter stick? I'm just gonna put in however much I feel, I guess. That's probably something. Alright, quarter stick of something. Half a carrot. That's half a carrot. I'm sure that's not what that's meant. I should put in the chopped ones. Okay, I'm glad they didn't make me... Oh, that turned a really gross color when I added the carrots. That looks like tomato soup. I don't know why adding carrots made it look like that. Okay, 2 broccoli florets. 1.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Okay, let me put all the ingredients in first. Why do you give me... Okay. 2 broccoli florets. Handful of chopped tomatoes. I don't know how much a handful is. Let's call it 3. Sure. 3 wild mushrooms. 3... I mean, that's 1 half. 2 half. 3 half. 4 half. 5 half. 6 half. Okay. And plenty of... I determined the last one was love. Wait. Why do we have onions here? You're not supposed to add onions. This doesn't say onions. I'm gonna assume it doesn't need onions then. Sure, whatever. Let's stir this up. Nope, we didn't stir it at all. Great! I'm so glad I did that correctly. Yeet. Okay. Oop. I yeeted so hard I accidentally started recording my stream. I'm glad I didn't press stop streaming accidentally. Alright.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, as a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow.
That doesn't
Carmen
exactly look like
anxiously
what I
handed
made.
them both a
That's
serving.
Fine. Joseph is the mayor, and Izzy is his daughter, and she's like... I can't tell how old she is. She's voiced like a small child. She looks like a fully grown woman. I think she's meant to be a teenager, maybe early teen. And then Joseph's wife died, so of course they have an estranged relationship. Everyone has issues here.
That was so tasty.
This is the...
Can I have some more, please?
Can I have some more, please? Like, I don't know. I feel like that voice is a little bit young for her, but that's fine.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few
How
more
old does
meals
he
to
look? And
taste.
he has a daughter that's...
So far, you
I don't
are
know.
one of the best. Good luck.
Are we just gonna go right past the fact that I cooked that?
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all.
Well, that's good.
Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
We just determined in the last chapter So Helena's her sister, her older sister, who like lives in the city and has a fancy job and is always like bailing her out of financial issues. We just found out from her sister that she hasn't had a job for 3 months and can't afford to bail her out anymore. And I'm like, why didn't you say anything? And she's like, well, my sister doesn't care about anything but herself. Okay, even more reason to talk to her, jeez.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did.
All of these people need to see a therapist. And just talk to each other.
I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I
Yeah.
never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Well, we finished level 10. What are we repairing now? It's a record player. Okay, that's cool.
The festival finished. I only had 1 day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind.
So this is our character, who came here. She used to work at her parents' antique shop, and then she decided to, like, strike out on her own and go to England, I guess, because everyone has a British accent and she doesn't. And, like, work as a repair person for, like, completely random jobs. I don't know why she's leaving, though. I don't remember why. Maybe she's just going back to see her parents. I don't know.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe.
We
It
repaired
was
this neon sign.
unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva.
Hey, she won.
Half the town was
That's
outside waiting to see what the
something.
fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be.
I mean, she maybe should, like, take some business classes or something, but sure.
Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts.
No.
But then she didn't have much left for herself.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while.
Oh
We have a
my
lot of catching up to do.
gosh. Her older sister had, like, a super nice camera that I also fixed for her.
I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
We'll see. Oh, okay. Most of the time, this game, like, tells you what's wrong with it.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
So I should just try it. Okay.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
I like the, like,
The speaker isn't connected properly.
bad noises that
I
are
should check
coming
the
out.
wiring.
It's funny. Okay, speaker isn't connected properly. Wow. Take that out. Take this off.
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected
Ooh.
properly.
How? Some of these things make sense. Like, some of the time, like, we repaired a watch and the plate with the gears on it was broken, so that makes sense. But the watch wasn't working anymore. Or, like, the girl broke her Game Boy because she threw it at the wall, so, like, the screen was broken, which broke some internal pieces, which makes sense. Why was this just wired incorrectly? Like, someone was tinkering and they were just like, I'll put it all back together and not tell anyone. Alright, let's see. Oh. Yeah, like, that goes to the speaker. Yeah, we started on the Game Boy today, which was super funny. Although the game cartridge was more like a... I mean, it looked like a Game Boy Advance SP, but it was more like an original Game Boy, and we even got to play a little bit, which really makes me want to play like an old school Game Boy game. So this, yeah, that's not right. That should be connected to a power thing. This should be connected to this sort of a thing. And then, what else were we working with? What happens if we turn it on? Can we do
The
that?
speaker isn't connected properly.
No, I know it isn't connected properly.
check the
Shush. Oh, this thing's going backwards.
The
That's a
speaker
problem.
isn't connected properly.
Okay,
check the
shush.
wiring.
Stop talking to yourself. So, do I just... That'll go the same way. Do I need to like... How do I change the direction it goes? I guess I shouldn't be solving problems that she hasn't that I haven't asked myself to solve yet. I should just be connecting the speaker. Is that right? I don't know.
The speaker isn't connected.
Oh,
properly.
wait.
I should
How
check
is this
the
even
wiring.
doing anything? The power button isn't connected to that part. What? Okay, this looks like it should be connected here.
If I turn
Yeah,
the volume
okay.
up, I should be able to hear it now.
Wait, but these aren't connected. Oh, that's probably the issue.
The speaker isn't connected
What?
properly.
Okay.
I should check the wiring.
I thought you said I should just...
The speaker isn't connected
Okay, never
properly.
mind. She was
I should
like,
check the
if you
wiring.
turn the volume up, I'm sure I'll be able to hear it now. No. No. Oh wait, that wasn't the volume. That was like the
think
RPM or
that
something,
should
right?
do it.
I
This
don't
record should
player.
play beautifully.
Turn the volume up. There we go.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction?
I noticed
It
that.
must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these
Motor.
spares can turn things around.
Why is the motor just making it go incorrectly? Why was this just assembled completely incorrectly? How did they ever use it before? Okay, this is model, out of side. This is model U57B6. Is there any indication of... Oh, sorry, I need to unplug that. Do we just try other ones and see if they work? I guess that's fine.
This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll have better luck with a different one.
How does she just have these laying around? That's what I want to know. Oh, you think they did it when they were kids? Oh my gosh. If my family, my family did have a record player, but we never used it. But if I had touched that, or the speaker system we had, or if I took anything apart, it would not have ended well for me.
Well,
There we
it's playing in the
go.
right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
I should check it's turning at the correct speed. Which I assume just means putting the record on. Alright, Mona Truth. Oops. Whoa. That was not what I meant to do. Excuse me? Can I put the arm on the record, please? No? Okay. Oh, it moves by itself. Is that normal? I thought you had to put it on...
What will remain of these days?
So bad. This is great. Okay, let's try 45.
What will remain of the smiles, the ones that stole
Okay, but let's speed it up.
my heart that day? Surely want to know,
This is right.
where did you Why'd you leave me alone?
Okay, no, there we go.
Nothing to win or to lose.
I think
Looks
they
like something
probably
is
use
still
copyright-free
missing.
music. This is like a very small indie game, so I assume they didn't put any copyrighted music in there. But I guess we'll find out. I'm not too worried either way. Right. So, wait. Are we good? Did I? I think I said something to myself and I don't know what I said. Let's try it again.
What will remain of these days?
Was there something else I was supposed to do? Perfect. All done. Was there something else? I don't know. I mean, what else can we do? We could turn it down, I guess. Oh, that was it. They wanted us to play it with the lid on. Okay, that's fine. Yay! Yeah, this game is a little
The
bit
record
finicky at
player's
times.
crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years.
Aww.
Inseparable, once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be.
I mean, you clearly have a very unhealthy relationship with her and giving her money and, like, draining your savings for her once you lost your job, so maybe we don't do that.
I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Your choice.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents.
This was actually about my
I
issues
wanted to
all
hear their
along.
voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Maybe.
My final morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could
You
squeeze
didn't
in
pack
one
and it's your
final
final
job
morning
before I had
there?
to leave.
This person is not like me.
When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child.
Aww.
Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bella Riva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again.
Oh, it's with a dead
you help?
mom. Man. Pretty music box, though. Wait, why is there super glue here? We're not gonna super glue the music box, are we? Alright, let's open it up. Oh, duh. I have to unscrew it. Yoink. What is this picture of? Just of some place in the town, I guess.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
He's so much less gray in this. And she's so young. It's sad. Huh? How do I do this? How? Sure, I'd love to. Do I have to turn it around to do it? Controls are not perfect. No? What? Oh, I have to glue it. Ew, I'm gonna glue your old picture? Why don't... Okay, whatever. Whatever, if you want me to glue it. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta put on all the glue. Absolutely covered in Gorilla Glue. You will never get this thing off. There we go. And then screw it back in. See, it already has the plate with the screws. Why would you additionally need to add glue to it? But there is another problem, right? Like, it doesn't... You said it didn't play, so... Oh. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's stuck somehow. Just another screw? Ah, several more screws. Yeah, in case she chucks this out the wall the same way she did her Game Boy. Oh, man. Okay, now we can take the base off and take this part out. So...
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Is it? I don't think it's completely broken. It looks like it's just the one gear. Or, oh, it's really dented. I didn't even see that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. Just, take it all apart and hope I remember how to put it back together. There we go. Put the new one in. Put the new gear in. Oh, it's just like straight up missing some gears as well. Let's try this way. And then screw. Maybe? Cute. Alright, that was easy enough. Plop it back in. And now... Wait. Oh, that's why I had to take the drawer out. I see. I keep seeing these TikToks of women who, like, are like, how to freak out your fiance, how to freak out your husband. And then it's just them taking a drill and going like, "Rah, rah," in the next room, and their husband like races in, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you trying to fix? It's so funny. Is that everything? What is this? Oh, this goes inside. I forgot about that part. Oops. No. There we go. Nice. Wiggle around until it's the right direction. There we go. And now let's play. That's sweet. Is this not... Oh, wait, what? What is this? I don't know what I just did with that. It's like a... I don't know what this is. Am I not done fixing it? I'm just gonna close it and call it good. Yay! It works. What is the problem? Is it something about this drawer? Oh, there's like a little bird in it. Oh, there's a little bird in it! I forgot. Music boxes like sometimes have a thing inside that like a ballerina or whatever. I see. Okay, so how do we... Oh, do we put it in the... Nope, nope, hold on. Hold on. There we go. And now... Not quite. Not quite. Wait, no. Can we take a look at this? What's going on here? So there's a little gear that needs to do something. That's fine. That's fine. I think. Yeah. Is this not doing it right? Oh, I see. The other gears aren't doing... They're not moving. So that's not gonna help. Dang it! I have to unscrew the whole thing to do it again. This is my least favorite part of this game. Okay. I went to IKEA yesterday. I feel like I always go to IKEA like once a year around Easter. Probably because it's my birthday. And I get like a coupon to... Wait, how do I do this? To spend. So it was very exciting. I got a shower curtain and a cheese slicer. Do I put this here? And that'll do... Oops. And that'll do it? That looks like it'll do it. Let's try it out. There we go. All right. Things that I was doing wrong that I did not know I was doing wrong.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Thanks. I wish I had any feedback on that earlier before I put the whole thing back together again. Okay. What, there's only like 2 more things after this that I have to repair, right? Gonna finish this game. I'm like, sometimes I just need to, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Sometimes I just have to finish a game. No? Nope. Hello.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
Will do.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight? Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Why is it so sad? Why is this game so sad? It's like... The gameplay is like... intriguing and then sometimes frustrating, and then it's like, oh, but this story's really sad.
I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me
Gosh.
to. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time.
Yeah,
Izzy needs me
generational
more than
trauma.
that. Especially now it's just the two of us.
Oh my gosh.
My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
How old is she? How
never
long?
ever get
So
bored
she's
of
actually
you,
pretty
Dad.
small compared to him.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
What? Oh, there's actually just one thing, or there's probably a special level after this, but this is like the last official thing. What do we have to fix before we leave?
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write.
Poetic.
The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents'
You
shop.
stole it?
The day
Wait,
I left.
we stole it?
Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call
What?
them, to apologize. It was the guilt I'd
I
been
don't think
carrying
we knew this
around
lore.
every day
Maybe I
since.
forgot it, but I don't think we knew this lore.
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Oh, I see. So we're just packing. All right. Well, let's open it up. Hello. There we go. Let's open it up.
Elena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
Why didn't she sell her designer shirts if she needed money? Anyway.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
Aw, she sent her with the poorly written recipe.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Okay.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
That's a good idea. It's the first good idea I've heard in a while in this game.
My train ticket. I can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
That's so funny.
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
There we go. And somehow magically nothing falls out when you close it.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Elena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes.
Oof. That's probably, I'm betting right now, that's what the last, like, thing that we have to fix is. The last thing we have to fix is our relationship with our parents. I'm assuming, like, symbolically, but yeah, it is it's very much a cozy game, but like one that hits you in the feels really hard.
I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same.
I mean, I feel like parents of children who are grown are usually pretty willing to talk to them, unless something serious happened. More serious than stealing a suitcase.
Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back. Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
That's it, that's the game. Except for, you know, like the last secret level that isn't a secret at all because it's been on the menu the entire time. Menu? I mean, I was thinking about cafes so much with this game. I was like, menu isn't what you call it, but that is what you call it. Title screen. Very cute. Yeah, we played through like the last half of it on this stream. I played through the first half close to a year ago, probably. It's a really sweet story, and it doesn't take that long. I would say you'd finish it within like a few hours. This originally was on Apple Arcade, I think. Which makes sense for a lot of the mechanics now that I'm thinking of it. Ooh, epilogue. It's a espresso machine? I don't know coffee. Oh, that's sweet.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman.
That's good, I assume.
She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
Oh my gosh, they haven't heard of latte art before.
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Where do you order a machine that like does a coffee machine that doesn't come put together? That's so funny. So we're like playing as her. There's like a cookie. This is very silly. All right. I love, and by love I mean I don't really love, but
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
yeah, I love how there's no manual. They just gave you the full assembled unit, and then the insides were separate. Where did you buy this? Also, taking things apart is usually not the issue. It's the putting them back together. Alright. Take the top part off. Let's see what we're working
These
with.
pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
Upright, upright, upright. There we go. So there's already steam coming out of this, which is a little bit dangerous because I don't think it should be turned on, but that's fine. So this is... Huh? What's this? Okay, let's start with pipes. So the red one, I'm assuming needs to connect to this red one using red ones.
How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
Yeah, why is it turned on? That's gonna burn you. Is that what we... Is that how it's meant to be? Now I'm questioning. I assumed it had to go to the red one. I feel like this goes here. Yeah, that seems right. And then I assume this one goes here. Wait, yeah. Well, I figured out the yellow one. Maybe the red one... Maybe it's gotta go like this? No, maybe not. Maybe... No. Oh, it connects to the side like that. That makes sense. And then we can connect... Nope, still no. Still incorrect. Okay, I feel like there's more pipes than... I feel like we need more pipes than what we have. Oh, okay. And then this could... Okay. And then the blue one connects to the blue one. We're doing it.
The pipes are all connected, but there's still steam everywhere.
Yeah.
Something's in the wrong place.
Yeah, okay. So we do something incorrectly. But all of the red ones have 3... Oh, wait, no. I see what I did. For once, I understand what I did wrong in this game. There we go.
Finally, no more steam.
That's, like, intense to have a consumer put together themselves. But, I'm assuming we're gonna have to add the, like, switchboard thing somewhere. Maybe on the back? Or... Yeah, probably on the back. No, maybe not. Maybe we have to unscrew the back, and that's what they're just secretly not telling us. Classic. Okay, there we go. That looks like a thing. Oh, it just slotted itself in there. Alright. So... power stuff. Okay, this one goes to this one. Perfect. And then... there's another one. Okay, I think we have to connect these on the front part. And then we can do the back part that way. So let's put this in... Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Nope, not any of those. I'm just incorrect. Perfect. Okay. Where does everything connect? That wasn't any of these? Okay, what if we do this? No. What if we do this? No. What if we do this? No. I really messed something up and I can't tell why. Because all the front ones look like they're connected correctly. Right? This one leads down. And I can unplug them and check. If I plug this in, is this good? See, yeah, that's wrong. So this is correct. I just don't know why. Well, okay, how does this fit on? That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. All of these are wrong still. There's something on the bottom I'm missing? Maybe. Maybe. There's a screw there. Which usually means there's something I'm missing. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do 1 to power. 2 to spray. I don't know what the buttons are. And 3 to coffee cup. Okay, so then 1 to power. There we go. 2 to the spray one and 3 to coffee cup. Nice. Figured it out. Put that back in. Put this back on. Screw this in. I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. And then put the front on. This back on. That cookie looks so tempting.
I've forgotten a screw.
What? I did not forget a screw. I just haven't gotten there yet. Impatient.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's steam. That's what it is. And that's
all done.
Gross.
Piece of cake.
I don't know if that's
Time to make
it's
my
not
first coffee, I think.
Okay. Oh, we're like also making the coffee. Sure, why not? What is this? Is this ground coffee? I have an extreme lack of coffee knowledge. Okay, I assume you put it in the machine and then you... Oh, it like runs the hot water through the beans. Okay. Okay.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Now we're gonna do the latte art. Oops. Oh. Okay. Wait, we didn't even steam it. Were we supposed to use the steamer? I'm so lost. Okay. Latte art. I've seen this on TikTok. You do like this, and then you go back, and then you go like this, and then you go back, and then... Why is it not doing it? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, okay. You go like that, and then you... That's the way you do it to do the leaves. Why is it not working? Do I have to like tilt the cup differently?
A perfect.
No! It's
All
so
it needs
ugly.
is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
Oh no! What did I make? It's so bad. Can I fix it? Okay, I'll just make like a swirly. Okay, that's better. That's fine. Wait, don't tip it over. There we go. Okay. I'm glad I like did something else. Oh my gosh.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee
Has-been,
queen by the time I'd
that's
made a
so
drink fit
bad.
for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's
Postmodern.
refined tastes, I hope she'd
Okay.
think it was intentional.
Sure.
Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
Nice.
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she
Sure.
doesn't know won't hurt her.
Sure, it was a horse.
She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never
bet.
realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
Yeah, especially when it's spraying steam at you. Unplug it first.
It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now.
Yeah, it's like a
Better latte than
seahorse,
never.
maybe.
Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carl.
Sweet. Well, that's cute. I kind of wish we had gotten another epilogue from the dad and his daughter, but maybe they're too busy. Well, that's it then. That is the whole game. I finished a game. That was cute. That was so cute. And look at okay, so we did the coffee machine. We did packing. We did the jewelry box. We did the record player. We did the burner and also making soup. The slide projector. The watch. Game Boy. So that's where we started today. And then ages ago, I did the neon sign, the camera that she eventually sold, telephone, the statue. I'm pretty sure that was the mayor's statue. Like, not of him, but for him. Izzy's cassette player, and then packing when I arrived. So yeah, short and sweet game. Pretty cute. If I quit, is it just gonna like take... I want to go back to the title screen. Achievements. Oh, I see. It took me to Steam. I was like, what happened? I unlocked all the achievements. Wow. How do I go back to the game? Oh, wait. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. And then you can play again if you want to play again for some reason. Cute. I can't read the name of that studio, but that's the people who made it. In credits. Yeah, there we go. Very cute. Oh. I'm in like a weird back room of Steam right now. I guess I'll go my chatting screen. Oh, I am so sorry. I just hit my mic. Professional. I knew there was a problem with this placement. I was like, this will be great. It like forces me to sit up straight, and then I completely just hit it with my hand. Well, that was cute. I'm tempted to play something else, but I should probably just call it. I have other things I have to do today. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know how much that is on Steam, but let me go to the store page and see. It's only $8 on Steam if you want to grab it. It's short and sweet, very cute. Okay. stop the autoplay video. But yeah, I don't know when next stream is. I've been doing every other day, and I like that a lot. But this was like my slow week, so I don't know how much I can keep that up. I'm going to try though. Maybe I'll like actually make a schedule. That's a thought. It's a crazy idea, actually letting people know when I stream instead of just like showing up. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that in like the next hour. You know what? I'm deciding. Next stream is tomorrow. Next stream is tomorrow, probably around 6-ish. Again, maybe a little bit earlier. I don't have a Discord. Is that something I should make? I don't know. I feel like I've thought about it because is my music not playing? Why am I not hearing it? Oh well. I've thought about making a Discord, but I feel like I would want to make like, I'm always torn between making like a Discord for all of the maids and butlers in the cafe so that like everyone can talk to them, but then I know some of the maids and butlers like don't. I'm trying to make this sound like very not bad. They don't want to be that easily accessible at all times. They like their distance, which is fair and very understandable. But I mean, I guess, something to consider. Something, I'll think about it more. I should make something though, one way or another, because it would be nice to connect with people more. But I guess I should, like I have Twitter. I should actually just use that more to let people know that I'm streaming. And I fully have just been going live this past week and not thinking about anything else. I'm like, I go live, I stream, I'm done. But I want to get back into like actually interacting with like the community more, like the general VTubing community, the general streaming community, and like rating people and all that. I've been easing myself back into it, so we'll see. But yeah. I don't know, what do I want to stream this week? I want to play more Blueprints, but I also don't want to like rush. I feel like I played it. Did I play it twice in a row? I don't remember. I feel like if I keep playing it a lot in a row, that's all I'm gonna play. But I want to play like a number of things. I could play more Annual Well. But I like to play like cute games too. Both of those are a little bit spooky. I have one. What is this one? Oh, I have Cat Cafe Manager that I think I got recently, which would be fun to play. I could go for like a management game. That sounds nice. Maybe I will put together a schedule. Maybe I will put together a real schedule and really actually post it on my social media. What else do I have? I mean, I have like a ton of games, but what else do I have that seems... Oh, right, I bought Dave the Diver. Oh, but I know if I start playing that, I'm going to want to play it all the time. So I shouldn't start that until after I finish Blueprints. Oh yeah, and I'd started Untitled Goose Game. I only played that once. Lots of things to think about. Okay. I will get off stream and think about them. Yeah, exactly. I'm like... This was one of the first games that I've finished in a long time. So, I should prioritize that when I can. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Itarashi Gashujin-sama, Jo-sama. I will see you tomorrow. Probably for more Blueprints. Okay, bye-bye.